Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just wanted to get a video out there showing you how you could make money just by building websites and vibe coding using Google Anti-Gravity, not only the Gemini 3 model, but also the Gemini 3 Flash model that just came out today. So if you want to make money, definitely check this video out. Before we go ahead and dive into the technical piece and actually coding this project out, I want to go ahead and give you an example of what you could do just by grabbing an example website that is already performing on page 1 of Google. So in this case, we have a website that we just provided a quick prompt, and now we have this great website. Now this is just a landing page, and it would, require you to iterate on it and make it a little bit better, just with ideas and not even having to understand any of the code. So as you can see, we have a website called True Builds, nice landing page with a graphic that I did not provide or a picture that I did not provide. Here you could see you got Building Beyond. I love the that kind of text overlay, if you will, there. Just a simple, again, landing page, some little bit of some animations there, a great color scheme, I would say, and it just goes on. So this is just a quick example. I grabbed a website from Google, which I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to show you on how to get from Google to coding your first project. But first, go ahead and head over to Google and search a page that you would like. Now, the idea here is that if you had a service-based company that is in your area that needs a website, this is kind of where you could come in. So let's say you needed a construction company in Florida. And then if we scroll down, let's say below the sponsored results, we're going to see the first website that is at the very top. Now, it doesn't mean that this page right here is exactly why it's at the top, but this is a website that is at the very top that does stand out to others that are viewing a construction company in their area. So here we could take this and actually use a plugin, and it is called Go Full Page. Now with that plugin, you could go ahead and actually take a picture of this entire page. So go ahead and open up your Google Chrome. It might be available in other browsers as well, but I'm using Google Chrome, and I'm going to go ahead and actually use that plugin to get a full snapshot of this entire landing page here. As you can see, I executed that plugin, and it is now grabbing that picture. Here is the Go Full Page, as I had mentioned, and if you want to zoom in, you can kind of see exactly what's going on, but it is simply just a picture of that landing page that we were just on. Now you have a few options here at the top. You go ahead and you could delete it, obviously, if you would like to create another picture or a picture of a different page, or you have the option to download it as a PDF or even download it as an image. In this case, we're going to go ahead and download it as an image. Next, you're going to want to open up Anti-Gravity. Now, if this is something that you don't have installed, I definitely suggest you doing so. It does have, I believe, at the time of this recording, it does have some uses in the free tier, but I do suggest purchasing the tier above that to get you more use out of it. So we are going to simply use this UI right here. There's a few different ways to go about it. You could open up the agent manager and do it that way, but here we could actually just get access to our terminal. So we'll open up a new terminal here, and we're inside of this temporary directory, and here on the right side will be the chat. And as you can see, here's the directory, or the project, if you will, for this environment. And over here, we're just going to go ahead and do a simple prompt asking it to pretty much take that picture and make us a website. All right, so what I did is I just said, using the picture I just provided from an example website, let's develop a React project with this as an inspiration. Feel free to be creative in improving the website, but it will be a service-based website for a construction company. Obviously, like I mentioned in other videos, you could see some typos there, the grammar and so on. But for talking with AI, especially at this level, it will not matter. And you could go ahead and just send it as is. And as you can see here, we use this plus button down here to upload our picture. And so with this prompt and this picture, we should be able to get a basic React project that we had just seen, or something similar to that. Now, I will also add that as of today, that the Gemini 3 Flash model had come out. I did some testing with it, and I was not too impressed with the initial development of it to build out this project, but I was super impressed with it to be used when you're making changes on that website, and I will kind of walk you through that after this project gets built out. So let's go ahead and execute that first prompt. All right, so the prompt actually, or the AI actually went and did a few different things here. So at this point, it actually kind of built out a basic project, but it's also at the point now, it says it has initialized a project and created a plan, and please review the implementation plan, and it's currently installing dependencies. Now, as you can see here, this is something that you will get when you're building out these projects. Anytime you want to make any changes or any extensive changes, I should say, it does come up with this plan for you to kind of review and approve. The cool thing about it is as you're going through it, you could actually make changes to it and make comments into it before you go ahead and execute. So for example, if you wanted to go here, you could go ahead and say, instead of blue, yellow, do, blue, green or something like that. And you could go ahead and add that comment, and then you could actually send it, with the next prompt. And then that will be taken into consideration as it builds out this project. But in this case, I do like the blue, yellow. I reviewed everything else. It looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and just say implement. All right, so in under 5 minutes, we now have a project. So what we're going to do now, as you can see, it does have a walkthrough, and it kind of tells you exactly what you need to do. So here it did some verification, and it successfully passed npm run build with no errors. It actually gives you next steps. Usually in most cases, it will actually tell you in what to run. You could also ask it as well. You could go over here into the chat and ask what you need to do. But in this case, I know we have to run npm run dev. So we're just going to go ahead and do that in the terminal down here at the bottom. So here's the actual website, pretty similar to what we had just seen just a minute ago with the first project that I provided. As you can see, the name here is kind of lame, but it says T Foundation. Not sure exactly what we're going after there. We have some menus up here with limited animation, but it does have some highlighting, and I'm assuming it does bring us down to the various points on this page. Another thing I didn't like in comparison to the first one is it does have, I like that first title that we had. So we can go ahead and we're actually going to play around with that and modify it to see if we can do it using the new model, and I will show you on how fast it is. As we scroll down, we also see another error here with this picture missing. We're going to try to fix that up real quick. But other than that, I think it is a good start for the first iteration. Within just a few sentences and providing one picture, we were able to get a decent start. I like this little call to action here with the scroll effect. We have some other things down here. We could even play around with this to see if we could get that working with some additional pictures. We have what looks like some blogs down here, and another call to action with some additional details here at the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually go back into the terminal. We're going to go ahead and Control-C to close that up. We're going to head over to the chat again, and we're going to open up Gemini 3 Flash. Now what I want to do here is I want to actually just highlight on how fast this is and how effective it is. Now it is also cheaper than the Gemini 3 model that we were using previously. So that is also another reason why we should be trying this out. So the first thing that I want to do is I actually want to just take a picture of this. So we'll just do a Windows snapshot of that picture. Go ahead and place it in the chat. We're actually just going to describe what we saw in the previous website because I did like that. So we're going to go ahead and say, can we update this to be centered on the page and also update the beyond text to just have an outline to give it a nice looking text effect. Let's also make it a little bigger to fit the space with a button below it to say contact us today. Let's go ahead. Again, we're using Gemini 3 Flash. And before with some testing, I was able to get this to execute and change within 30 seconds or less. Let's go ahead and see what happens. As you can see, it thought for 2 seconds, and it looks like it already made the changes. And as you can see, in under probably 30 seconds, we already have something being done. All right, just like that. Maybe it was a little bit more than 30 seconds, but it was definitely under a minute. Let's go ahead and check out the changes that were made to the website. And that's exactly what I mean. So in under a minute, we were able to make those changes and actually make this look a lot better than what we just saw just a minute ago. We now have that nice text effect with that outline for the beyond. We asked it to center the text and actually fill up this space a little bit better by making it a little bit bigger. And we asked for a button to say contact us today. Now, another thing that I want to kind of go ahead and try is we do have this error here. And there's no image, so we're just going to go ahead again and take a snapshot of that, bring it over to the chat, and get that fixed. So I simply said, can we please fix this error as it is currently showing a missing image? All right, so in probably like 15 to 20 seconds, if we go back, it did execute, but we do not. All right, so it did take 15 seconds, but as you can see, nothing has been changed. So this is actually where you would go in and play around, either do another prompt or actually step it up to using a different model. Because sometimes it can't figure it out on its own. So in this case, I would just probably go back into the Gemini 3 model instead of wasting any time and see if it could figure it out for us, or even the Opus model. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep dragging this on. As you can see, you could continue to iterate on it and use the different models to get what you want. And literally in under 10 minutes, we were able to get a decent start to a project just based on an example that is already at the top of the list in Google search. So with that being said, I hope you were able to take something away today. Take this example, maybe make some money for yourself and sell out websites to others in the area. But as always, never stop learning.